Thank you for that introduction, Rebecca. I would like to speak a little bit about behavioral traits and what traits an effective leader in a group setting should have. So, Barrow and Simpson uh, have conducted a research study at the University of South Carolina on behavioral orientation in a group setting. They found that although there may be multiple traits an effective leader may have, they've narrowed it down to just three specific ones that make the biggest difference. There is the pro-social leader, there is the individualist leader or pro-self leader, and there is the competitive leader. The pro-social leader is an effective leader and most likely the best leader because they distribute the rewards as well as the admonishment of all of the outcomes. So if an outcome is favorable and they've achieved all the goals, then the pro-social leader distributes those rewards evenly. The pro-self leader or individualists, they tend to take all the reward for themselves. They don't distribute it among the group, and they are only generally concerned with the contributions that they make. The competitive leader only cares that their work is better than the rest of the group's work. This is not a very effective way to lead, as they just worry about themselves and not about contributing to the group goal or attaining that particular goal. So I'm going to focus mostly on the pro-social on this presentation just because it appears to be the most effective leadership style. So the pro-social, what makes them better and the group benefits more is that they do spread the reward around as well as the admonishment, because if only certain people in a group receive accolades for what they've done, then you are going to develop a group that's not going to participate as much. You'll have two or three that may be effective, two or three that are not effective, as long as they're not receiving the equal reward for equal contribution. So the pro-social leader also is an equal contributor to the group. They do not stand back and let the group work to achieve a goal on their own. They argue a leader's social value orientation impacts the collective outcome via the influence process. So the pro-social leader is able to influence each of the group members by distributing the rewards. The pro-social, another aspect of them is they also take responsibility for their contributions as well as the group's contributions. If the group fails, the leader takes responsibility. The individualist or the competitor would like to distribute the blame rather than take full responsibility for the actions of their group. So over the next few slides, you can read a little bit about what I've got here, some bullet points. And at this point, I will turn it over to Jeremy Johnson so he can do his on the characteristic behaviors of a leader.